I'll definitely be shouting you out in mine. Sorry if I'm like not on. I really feel bad that I can't get on more. It's just school and everything. I definitely
Right.
want to keep in touch with you, Jay, for YouTube and everything at the very least.
Oh yeah.
You don't mind if I call you Jay, because God is just overrated.
Oh yeah, that's fine. My Twitch name is Let's Play J, so.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Figured that'd probably be better.
Yeah, I've already called fucking Sony and everything, and there's nothing they can do to change my game tag or PSN ID, I guess they call it.
Really?
Yeah, like there's no
That
way. You
blows.
can't pay or nothing. They have no way of changing it.
Like, I know I'd want to change mine, even though I can't, because I know somebody already has
Well, see, I
BOOM125.
thought about making a new fucking PSN account, but then I lose my level, and I've got to buy another PlayStation Plus subscription, and I've got to
Yeah, it
re-add
just
all my
gets. Although if they're
friends.
both on the same PlayStation, I think it'll transfer over
Yeah, but it won't let
potentially.
you play games like Minecraft and shit like that. You have to
Yeah,
have,
unless you, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because only certain games allow. Like, if I had a PlayStation Plus on another account on the Crew, it would work, but not on Minecraft.
I thought about making what might do is I think it'll work if I make a sub account off of this one.
Yeah, just for fans and stuff.
Because I have a sub account for my son so that he can play, and I've got it all fucking like parentally restricted and shit. But if I made
Right.
another sub account with my new screen name, Let's Play JHD, and fucking just made a sub account off of this account, then the plus should work for that too.
Yeah, maybe. That'd probably work, actually. It'd definitely be at
Actually,
least worth looking into.
I'm definitely gonna try that because I made a sub account for my son because he likes to play Minecraft and shit like that, and
Yeah.
it let him write online. So I mean, in Minecraft, the only thing is that it blocked him from going online due to the parental restrictions, but it didn't say anything about
Right.
Plus. So I'm thinking that
Right, right.
if it's a sub account of this account has PlayStation Plus, so does that one. So
Right, right. Okay.
hopefully, right.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least you'll have a second account then. That's great.
Yeah, I just want like when I'm streaming and shit, uh, like on my crew thing it says God of Gamers 2011. People are gonna be like, what the fuck? Who's
I
that?
know, like, same here. Like, my PSN account, I technically kind of go by, like, 4 names right now. Because I have my YouTube is BOOM125, and I think that's the one most people on my media know me by. Then my friends know me as Kzackle and or Pride of the Core. There's a lot of my newer friends are all from my PlanetSide 2 outfit.
Right.
Um, and so a lot of people know me by Pride of the Core, which is like my Star Wars nerd coming out, because there's a hidden thing if you know anything about Star Wars with Pride of the Core. But only one person I've ever known has actually been able to get on that, because it's kind of deep lore. But and then I got
See, I really like PlanetSide. The idea of it, that warfare on a massive scale,
oh yeah, I think
instead
I'm
of
just
like
waiting for
COD,
another
the
game to do
session
it
base.
better, because
Yeah, like an actual army game that, like Arma on the PC.
yeah, I mean, it's
Arma's
not
really
even
good
that,
about
like,
that.
honestly, it could be a skin copy of PlanetSide 2. It's the politics of the game. The fucking devs have fucked over PlanetSide 2 so bad. It's really frustrating to hear what they did.
I hate it when a game becomes more about the money that it's making than the gameplay.
Well, yeah, it's like, I don't know if you heard, but DirecTV got bought out by AT&T, and it's kind of what's going on there, is what happened. Basically, they sold their company to a Russian company and then fired like half of their staff. And now all the ambitious plans that they had previously are just down the shithole.
Right.
They're pretty much not adding what feels like anything new. And it's annoying to hear that happened. And that they're adding new things, but it's not like anywhere where it used to be. They used to be adding new stuff regularly. Like, probably every 3 months there's a new major patch. And now
Right.
it's like once a year if you're lucky. And all the holiday stuff is all repeats. They're not doing anything new with the holiday stuff. It's just frustrating. But the game itself right now is fun. They've done enough to say it's fun, and like I honestly would think like a game like that, but like I want it back to like Cowboys and fucking Indians, dude, where you're like
That
riding
would be
around with your
sweet.
buddies on horses.
Yeah,
Because I haven't seen a
I
good
want
game do that.
another like warfare game that's not
Mm-hmm.
like who gives a shit about the future, you know? Like let's
I
go
think
back to
sci-fi is
just
cool. It's just
lead
it's
and
overdone and it needs to be done right. Nobody's
right.
really done it right. But yeah, I agree. Because I want like Red Dead Redemption was cool, but I always wanted Red Dead Redemption to be bigger and more like faction oriented, where there was like fucking proper fights, you know?
Right.
Because ever since I played, I don't know if you've ever played this game. If you haven't, though, you should definitely try it out on PC. Mountain Blade. And
No, on PC I played mostly like DayZ and
you can get
survival
it for
based
free,
games.
dude. If you still have a decent computer, this game is old and will run fine. Get Mountain Blade Warband and look up on YouTube how to get it for free. Because basically, you download the game and you get like a 40-day trial, right? And then ask for a code, and you only get the code if you bought the game. But you can go on YouTube and people basically have codes that work any time of the day that you can
Right.
use to get the full game.
Well, I mean, if I played it for the 40 days and I actually liked it, I would just buy it.
Well, it's 40 days in game.
Right.
So it's actually like an hour or two worth of gameplay. But it is definitely, and it has a lot of mods. Basically, the premise of the game is, I feel bad that Kraken just left. Our NAT type wasn't connecting, I should have left. But,
No, it's he does that
Did
with
you
me
say-
all the time too.
did he say he was getting off, or is he coming back, or?
He'll try to come back. He should, I think.
Okay, but anyways, like basically you're first person, third person optional. Okay?
Right.
And you're basically thrown into a big RPG world. Alright, so there's kind of two modes. Kind of think of it as like a real-time Empire Total War if you ever played that. But it's all real-time.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah, and so you start out, you have minimal gear, no troops follow you, and it tends to throw you on like a tutorial mission, which is like recruit 5 guys, and basically you go from village to village, and you can ask for volunteers to join your militia or your mercenary group or whatever you are at the time, which you can join one of the major factions, or you can be a mercenary for major factions or whatever. And of course, you know, you join a faction, other factions get pissed off at you, blah, 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 normal RPG stuff. Or good RPG stuff, anyways. But, you basically just build up an army, you have statistics, you have ranking up of yourself, you also have ranking up of your different people that are around you, okay?
Right.
So, you say you recruit some villagers from Swadia, right?
Yeah.
Swadia is kind of like the knights. So, as they fight, if they die, there's 2 types of dying. There's wounded, and then there's actual dead. And so if you have your medicine trained up, your guys get wounded, you know, they don't actually die, and then you can wait for them to get healed, and then you can promote them if they have enough XP. To say,
Right.
like, because you always get just peasants, and then they grow into foot soldiers, and then, you know, you can get
Terminators
and then you
or
can make them
some
into
shit.
archers or cavalry or whatever.
Right.
You know, and then you can turn them into knights, and it just gets really crazy. And then the different factions have different units, and then you can also like have a wife, and you can ultimately start your own faction if you start taking over territory, which is really hard to do, but you can do. You know, it's just really dynamic, and they have mods. And like I played the 1886. It's like 2 years after the Civil War, and you're in
Yeah.
Texas, and so you can be a Mexican, you can be an Indian, you can be a sheriff, you can be an outlaw, you can be Indians, you know, U.S. Army, whatever. And it's just cool. It's definitely very cool. And then you build up your background, of course, and your
Now,
skills.
when you stream to YouTube, does it show up under live events or whatever?
From
Like,
like, where are you trying to look at it? I guess is what I'm asking.
I mean, is
Ask.
it gonna make people my channel more easily accessible while I'm streaming?
Oh, I don't know about that. I would assume so.
That's what I would think, you know, because
I
it's
know
like,
like anybody who subscribes to your channel gets a notification, and
right?
assuming they have notifications turned on,
Because
which
I
I would
mean,
assume they would.
I already have a bit of a following on Twitch, but if streaming to YouTube will get more people to my channel because it shows up in like the, hey, this is going on right now thing, you know, then I would
Oh, for
rather stream to
Twitch?
YouTube. Well, what I'm saying
I
is
mean,
like
I don't
when
know.
I'm streaming to YouTube, does it show
Yeah,
up in like the main YouTube menu like, hey, these people are streaming live right now?
I don't know about that, to be honest. I don't even, like, seriously, when I log on to YouTube, I don't even see an app to, or a way to look at currently streaming people. Like, I
Huh.
think it's just kind of like looking up a video, but, you know, I'm not familiar with how the YouTube's works as far as their streaming goes. It tends to be, if you follow their channel and their streaming, you'll find them. Or if you, like, search such and such streaming, like PlanetSide 2 streaming, then obviously you're gonna pull up people's streams or whatever.
Right.
But to be honest, it's been hard for me to actually find streams on YouTube. Not that I've been looking for them. I'm more of a YouTube video guy than a stream guy, but, you know, so I haven't really looked into it a whole lot. But I know, like, last time I streamed, my streams tend to do pretty successfully, amazing enough, whenever I stream on YouTube. Like, I had 20 some odd views, like, twice in a row whenever we first met that day. So,
Right.
now that's views, not, you
See,
know,
my problem with making videos is like, I don't have the personality for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more of a streamer, like in the moment, you know. I enjoy that kind
yeah,
of thing. I don't have that personality like, you know, everybody else, like, hey, what's up, guys? And then talk, you know, directly to somebody that's not listening. You know?
yeah. Like, I mean, there's lots of YouTubers that just have different personalities. You just kind of have to find your own, and if you're different, that's actually a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know a guy, Bohemian Eagle, was used to be his YouTube channel name, but he's the Mighty Jingles. That's what he's always been known by. It's just Bohemian Eagle was what he was for a while because that's how he made his YouTube channel. But anyways, he's kind of an older ex-Navy British guy, kind of like a jolly old Santa guy, if you like to look at him that way. And he basically takes YouTube or like replays from games and commentates on them and does other stuff. He does even a YouTube series where he doesn't even talk in the video. It's a funnier moments video collage, if that makes any sense.
Montage.
And not really a montage. Well, kinda. He plays music, different music. So he basically shows funny clips. Does different music, you know, does little things just to kind of make you laugh.
Right.
But he's very plain because he's good at World of Tanks and he knows how the game works. He's just very straightforward. Kind of look at it like a car drift build. Most of those guys aren't like super.
Alright, stop.